Well, hello, I'm Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And welcome back to Possession of a Good Fortune. So, our first round with this game suggested that there wasn't much to it, and while that may be accurate, because it is a fairly simple app game,
we ran across the funniest thing.
oh my lord, it was quite funny. So, if you see here, Thomas, at the top of our current family, and the fact that we are now disgustingly rich, yay, enough time, and it did it. You have Harriet, Dorothea, and James. So Thomas is a single man of the age of 40 with 3 children that he produced himself. Don't ask me how, but if we go back into the ancestry, it's really quite funny because he was in the last generation under Hugh and Emily, and yet...
No, this is all the way in the very beginning, my friend.
Wait, Hugh and Emily were the first ones?
That's the very first.
Are you sure? Because I thought the first ones were down here. Alright, well, hang on. Grace, Theodosia. Anyway, so in the last generation, he wasn't there.
Well, whatever way it was.
Because what I had was I had one daughter, and she married, and then neither her nor her husband carried over, and Thomas showed up out of nowhere as what I can only assume was an errant nephew of some sort that then inherited because everyone failed so badly, and then produced 3 children on his own, which is one of the most prolific families I've had because 4 is the max children I've ever had in this game ever. And I just greatly wanted to share that with you, that Thomas is making a way for himself in the world all by himself.
Honestly, it's pretty impressive, though I will say, it's disappointing that there isn't a lot to this. Like, yeah, sure, some of the things here and there seem to be rather, let's do Jane Austen-esque, but it doesn't go far enough, and it doesn't have enough depth or detail.
We did completely figure out the investments,
yes.
though. You pay the top amount, you receive the bottom amount every year.
Yeah.
So down here, I have paid the top amount quite a few times, since I own 24 of them, and I receive £2,000 every single year from each of those investments.
So without having a job at all...
Our yearly income is about $52,000, so that's very charming. Yes.
Pounds.
But, sorry, pounds.
Pounds.
But yeah, in reference to things not quite going far enough, the whole Miss Lopez invites you to a ball at her London house, it really is that it just doesn't have enough variation after a bit. They all start to sound very much the same. The most interesting things, I think, are the descriptors of the love interests. But they do honestly fall flat after a while as they start to repeat themselves. When I described this game initially in our first one, which was not as clean as I would have liked it, but there we are, we're learning.
No, that's all right.
It was really it's more like computer, like a bot generates Jane Austen descriptives. A Jane Austen bot describes everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's really all I wanted to do here, was simply go, Thomas is being very successful, and if you don't wish to live a traditional life yourself, you do not have to. So
Thomas is doing great.
Thomas is brilliant, and his children are incredibly charming. So, and given that he was, again, quite prolific based on the previous standards
Unless
I've
basically all he's
encountered.
doing is adopting. So we were guessing, since he seems to be a confirmed bachelor, which... By the way, if nobody understands what that is, confirmed bachelor means you're gay. That really was what that was. Being a confirmed bachelor really strongly meant this, though for some reason in American culture, because we can't stand it if there's not the heteros,
it's just a single man making his way by himself.
Single man in the way of the world, which, no. So...
Anyway.
That's what this is.
So yeah, that's what this is, and that is what I wanted to share. So thank you for joining us for this short little bit into possession of a good
fortune.
Of a good fortune, yes. And please take care of yourselves out there. Thank you.
Enjoy yourselves, guys. I have been Scandal.
And I am always Lies. Bye!